World War III wants to spread his wings. And they're letting the radical Muslims, jihadi Al-Qaedas, have fun, murder some Christians, kill some Jews, blow up some mosques of Shiites, get a civil war between Shiites and Sunnis going, and then pump in some Western troops to get killed while you're at it, while the politicians sit back and say, see, the TSA needs to be at highway checkpoints because Al-Qaeda works with the Tea Party. That's what the Army's being taught. If you're a new listener going, what? Just type in Army training plan predicts Tea Party insurgency, and in it, oh, the Tea Party, those evil people that want freedom and lower taxes, pro-family, oh, they're with Al-Qaeda. Absolutely amazing to have all this going on. Toll-free number to join us. Are you concerned about these issues? 800-259-9231. 800-259-9231. You know, you see how people like Obama, he gets the Peace Prize. He's against war. But there's more wars under him than under Bush. They just don't call them war. They call it love bombs, humanitarian help. Oh, Al-Qaeda's lining up the black Libyans and blowing their heads off. Oh, they're killing the Muslim minority groups. Oh, they're killing the Christians. Isn't it just cute? Oh, they're blowing up churches. Isn't it just cute? Isn't it just fun? All of this going on. While telling you we've got to search at the airport because Al-Qaeda might be in there, might be in your carry-on luggage, might be in your underwear. But, oh, our government funds Al-Qaeda, and now we knew that this was coming. DHS warns Muslim Brotherhood and Iran forming new terror axis. The Muslim Brotherhood is working with Iran. Really? Even though the two groups have been at loggerheads. And then it continues here. We have reports coming out from CNN, you name it, where Obama is to meet with the head of the Muslim Brotherhood, but not with Benjamin Netanyahu. So Al-Qaeda is working with Iran, which is totally made up and ridiculous. Iran is Shiite, they're Sunni. And now the group that DHS says is working with Iran is meeting with Obama. No, it's the other way around. And again, I'm not saying Iran's good either. It's just the globalists are playing all sides off against each other, just like they're playing it off against our country and Europe as well to take everybody's liberties. Oh, but here it is. U.S. deploys drones, destroyers, and hunt for killers of Americans in Libya. Oh, they've got to invade Libya now to deal with the Al-Qaeda that they gave weapons in Benghazi a year and a half ago, and the U.S. Special Forces trained. Oh, isn't that just special? And there's more violent protest, more American flags being burned down, and people are just kind of halfway paying attention, and they think, oh, well, everything's fine, everything's okay. Because at least the government is taking our liberties to keep us safe from Iran and that dirty Al-Qaeda. Because those of us that are informed have to remember that this is cartoonish to us and over-the-top ridiculous, but to the general public, if you know your state's capital, they think you're showing off. The general public, if you know how to tie your shoelaces, you're a valedictorian. The general public, if you don't drool while seated, you know, they see you as, I mean, literally, I see wannabe intellectuals with newspapers in public showing off that they're reading newspapers or showing off that, you know, that's like upper crust. If you know the three branches of government, oh my gosh, you're like some type of brainiac. And these so-called executives and people I run into, they watch the news, they regurgitate the talking points, and then feel like they're smart, instead of actually knowing that itself is a spectrum of disinformation. So the general public doesn't even watch the news and has no idea even what's going on. They just see some brown people burning American flags and, you know, are told TSA needs to fondle them to make sure everything's safe. And then you've got people that actually watch the news who think they're real informed. And that's a bunch of deceptive, twisted pap. And then you've got, you know, the kind of the Politico types who are just jockeying for political control and to climb the ladder. And then you got those of us that are informed and just don't want to be slaves. So it's on, folks. U.S. sends 2 warships to Libyan coast to deal with the Al-Qaeda they put in charge. And there's now 10,000 missiles missing, as you know, with 2,000 of them heat-seeking or radar-guided. And, oh, we got to have checkpoints on the highways now. They're actually saying that. Well, the TSA needs to have checkpoints randomly because there's some missiles loose. We need to search all your vehicles because we gave missiles to Al-Qaeda. And the average person hearing that can't even find Libya on a map. I've seen jaywalking episodes where people can't even find the U.S. on a world map if it doesn't have the name on it. I mean, it is a joke. It is a joke what this country's turned into. And it's television. You turn on television, all of it is a destructive message. The new normal. And people are like, oh, don't you be anti-alternative lifestyle. That isn't even on my radar screen. But you know what? My kids can't watch television because you want to confuse them. Every time I turn the television on at night to see what's on, it's anti-male, anti-family, pro-abortion, anti-gun, pro-big government. They're to screw people up. Trying to make sure that people get confused. Trying to make sure. And what did the government documents, Club of Rome and others said? They said they would promote homosexuality and all this and in the family so no one had families to stand together. And so that the government could control new coalitions of government families and sexual orientation families that is then refereed by the system. And so you don't have children, so you reduce population. I mean, Europe can't even have 1.3 children for every 2 adults. They're dying. Russia can't even have 1.2 children. Japan can't even have 1.3. Italy's down to, what, 1.1? All the old cultures are absolutely dying by design because people are taught, oh, no, have fun. You'll be fulfilled. Don't have children. Don't get married. Or if you do, marriage is hellish. Children are horrible. Old people are gross. Don't take care of your parents. Euthanize them. When meanwhile, family and children and the true order of human development on this planet is what is fulfilling. It's everything. All the blessings are right there. And the statistics show it. These people that follow the alternative lifestyles, they have the lowest life expectancy. They have the highest suicide rates. They are in living neurotic hells. I don't sit there and hate you because of what you do sexually. I am angry at the globalist for going in and trying to program you and putting chemicals in your food that in thousands of studies cause every mammal species to become bisexual. And then the media gets mad about that and runs the national stories about Alex Jones says juice boxes make you gay. Actually, I said juice boxes give you breast cancer and testicular cancer because they cause them to artificially age. And, of course, now that's all admitted, but it was in the studies. You see, this is chemical warfare. Am I upset that amphibians have 2 sexual organs once they're exposed to this? Is it because I'm freaked out by the sexual organs of a frog? No. I'm not freaked out by the sex. It's not, oh, my gosh, oh, I'm this square who... No, I know scientifically that the amphibians and the fish and other species are getting cancer and having multiple sexes and becoming sexually confused. There's another article, lead found in juice boxes in high levels. You need microscopic amounts of lead and things and mercury, but that's if it's bound in a natural form, not the artificial forms. It's like the fluoride they put in the water has been manipulated to where it's totally acidic and literally thousands of times more powerful. What is it? They removed an electron. But I'm already digressing here, ladies and gentlemen. They count on your ignorance to sell you this evil. Okay, continuing here, my friends. We got Jesse Ventura coming up. We have a lot of other important news that we're going to be getting to here today. Again, here's that headline. Unreal, Obama invites Egypt's Muslim Brotherhood president to meet next week, refuses to meet Netanyahu. Again, this is to get the Muslims stirred up as much as possible to have the green light, the radical ones, to just literally burn and pillage the Middle East. And then everybody will say, oh, we got to go in. We got to hit Iran. I mean, it's just all a bunch of theater. right on time. And no one will even remember or point out that Western governments got this started, got the Arab Spring going, and Tunisia, you name it, stirred the whole thing up from the beginning. Here's another headline from Michael Snyder at Infowars.com. Thanks again, Obama. The terrorists you use to topple regimes are now attacking our embassies. Well, yeah, all part of the media theater, all part of the manipulation. Visit Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the site, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want.